This, perhaps more than any point in history, is a great time to be a cartographer. I say this because everything about cartography is changing. You see, for thousands of years, maps have evolved slowly and continually in one way and in one direction, and that's all over. The change is in the medium. For as long as they've been made, maps have been printed, but print is static, and maps can't be edited or updated after they've been printed. They are also a one-way communication tool. They are made by a very few number of professional cartographers like me, and then presented as a final product to the millions of users like you. This means that users have absolutely no say in a map's content, its design, or its creation. And that means, more importantly, you have no say into the context that it puts the world in. What do I mean by context? This is a map from the 1600s. It's very typical of the era. What did the world look like to them? If you look closely at this map, it's nothing but a very detailed shoreline. And that's interesting because what they saw the world as was something to be sailed across and explored. It makes perfect sense because that's exactly what they were doing. What about today? Road maps. We're obsessed with road maps. They were created to help people who are driving cars, but they've become so common and so ubiquitous that it's how we understand and how we visualize the world around us, which is fascinating because we live the vast majority of our lives between those roads, but we don't map it. Why? Well, new mediums should bring new possibilities, and here we are. It's not much better. You see, this is because we're so new to this that we've simply taken the old maps, flaws and all, and put them in the new medium. I came to Stanford to find out why we were still doing this, and what I found was innovation. Tons of new data, tons of new methods, tons of new ways to get users' context back into the maps that they make for themselves. This is exciting because there's 7 billion people on the planet. That's 7 billion potential cartographers, all editing, updating, and exchanging their maps. And that's important because it empowers people. And once you're able to make better decisions, you can have a better life. Because there's nothing more empowering in the world than you being able to change your world to focus on the things that matter most to you. I look forward to seeing your maps. Thank you.